In 1993, one of my patients was crashing on the OR table. Her baby was also crashing, and I needed to do an emergency C-section, but the anesthesiologist at that time was not able to intubate her because her vocal cords kept squeezing. He had a difficult time intubating her. He finally intubated her. I did the C-section. Unfortunately, the baby expired. They could not remove the tube because mom still needed it to breathe, so she was transferred to the intensive care unit, which is a very, very scary place, especially for an obstetrician like me who spent the last time I was in an intensive care unit was as an intern. So now I'm in this intensive care unit and I'm in a world of vasopressors and dopamine. No one to come help me, no critical care doc, no internist, because my patient had Medicaid and nobody touched Medicaid in that town because they were not going to get paid. Gratefully, I was able to contact my New York colleagues at the institution that I trained at, which was Harlem Hospital. They held my hand virtually. We got through. The patient did well eventually. Out of that hospital alive, and she is still alive today, some 40 years later. Fast forward to 2024 in Connecticut, where Conor Hylton, 26-year-old dental student, enters a Connecticut hospital, acute alcohol withdrawal. Unfortunately, he needed emergency care, he needed critical care. They sent him to an ICU. Parents thought that he was being monitored and taken care of by a human being, but Conor was being taken care of by someone on a screen. Conor's condition deteriorated and he needed acute care. The person on the screen obviously couldn't help him. The person who was supposed to be on call and come to the hospital to help him could not find the hospital. He did not know where the hospital was. He needed directions. By the time he arrived to the hospital, Conor's condition had deteriorated, and unlike my patient who walked out of the hospital alive, Conor exited the hospital on a stretcher in a body bag, escorted by the morgue, staff from the morgue. Why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because Conor's family did not know that a human being was not taking care of him. I'm telling you this because there are neonatal babies who are critically ill in level 2 NICU that are not being cared for by someone in the room. They're being cared for by someone on a screen. And when, unfortunately, these babies die, that is the first time that their parents are aware that their children are not being taken care of by a person in the building. This is not innovation. This is a gap in care that can cause death. So here's what I want you to do. If you are a patient, you're admitted to the hospital, you want to know who, if your condition deteriorates, who's going to take care of you? Is it going to be a human being or is it going to be someone remote on a screen? Same thing applies to neonatal parents. So I'm Dr. Linda Burke, a board-certified OBGYN physician, and I don't teach patients what to expect when they're pregnant. I teach patients what not to miss during their pregnancy. And if you are a healthcare system, I would love to work with you so that you can say with confidence regarding your maternal health care unit, we did not miss anything in terms of our pregnant patients. Thank you so much for watching. Share if you care, and I will see you next time.
Don't play with it, don't be the size. Still not understand.